Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Today we are back with episode 6 of our Sengoku Dynasty Let's Play. So today was the very first patch for the game. They did quite a few bug fixes, but also they introduced more animals, so hopefully that will help us out a little bit. Now I did cheat on you guys just a little bit. I did some off-stream grinding to try to get some of the materials for that iron processing plant. I have a friend who also watches the stream because he was one of the ones interested in this game and turned me on, well, told me to get it. But the point that he made was that the grinding for that was going to take the better part of a stream, and I should probably do it off stream to not be super boring. So I did most of the grinding. The only thing that I didn't put in was the iron, because I would have to go all the way back to our village for it. So we'll probably be starting off by going and getting the iron and putting it in, and then we will continue with the questing where we left off. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So if you learn anything useful today, if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and drop in. I'm hoping that they will put some new, it's down at the bottom of the screen there. Is that one's neat and all, but I really like when there's more than one tip down there. My little design stopped designing. I hope the patch didn't break anything. We'll give it a few more minutes since it's up. There we go. Okay. It's just me being paranoid. And here we go. We're still in winter. As you can see, the only thing left is the 100 iron, which we do have. We just have to go get it. And that'll let us get some more leather up and going. Oh, hey, they changed the icon for the water. As part of the patch, too, I'm assuming. Okay. I don't know what those are for, so we're just going to sell them. The fat and the eggs can go into storage. Especially since for some reason we can't seem to sell them. Alright, I think we're running a little bit more lean now. I do want to get enough stuff, though, to make a couple more iron pickaxes. I'd like at least 3. So we need 9 iron ore, 3 planks, and we've got the straw. That way the next time that we come... We're not going right back to the iron, but the next time that we come across iron, we're not caught in a position like we just were. We will have material to actually do stuff with it. Alright, so I need to be a little bit more careful. I think the boar hunting made me cocky. But also, they weren't kidding about adding more animals. It took us so long to find the boar for that quest, and now they're freaking everywhere. That's a fox. At least the animals are a little bit easier to see in the winter. You can identify them from further away. There's a rabbit. I'm worried, though, that this is the last day of the season. I'm not sure. But I did spend quite a bit of the season grinding those materials up, so I want to make sure that we get this iron deposited before the season changes so that we get credit for that. I'm a little worried up here about falling to my death. No! 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 That's not good. That's real not good. Uh-oh. Can we... Gosh. Whoa. I should not have deposited all that healing salve. We're about to die again, I think. No, maybe not. We do have to be super cautious. Yep, I don't know what killed us. We weren't falling at that moment, but something got us. I really don't want to follow the roads, though. It's not a straight shot. We're going to have to do something different, though. So, I think we're going to have to head at least past the bridge before we head south. I think that's what part of our issue here is. Yeah, it looks like it just saps half of your food bar and then kicks you back home. Okay, so our bridge is up here. We're quite a bit further east than we normally are when we... or than we have been when we take that trek. So let's come up this way and see if we can't find a safer way. Yeah, I think this is going to be the better bet. Oh, there's a deer. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more animals. They really, really stepped that up. Yeah, I don't know what killed us. It acted like we took fall damage, but we weren't falling when we died. So I think the Havoc engine might have just got a little bit confused. Or not Havoc engine, the whatever the hell engine they're using. Got a little bit confused with collisions when we hit that little valley. And I think it just ping-ponged us back and forth super fast to death. That's another boar. Boars are everywhere now. That's going to make the early game a lot more dangerous. Just as a heads up. Great. I think I got rid of the extra iron knives. Oh no, we still had one left. Oh well. Now we have a stone one too, just in case. I really want to make sure, though, that we make it down there and get this stuff deposited before season change. And I'm worried that today at midnight is season change. I'm not positive, but I think that's what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and try to get down there as quickly as we can. And hopefully not die a horrible death a third time. Fourth time? I don't even know. I lost track. But at least this game isn't quite a hardcore game like Medieval is. We don't have to load every time that we die. And actually, it seems like using death to fast travel is a viable option. Provided you've got the food to handle that much of a dumping of your food bar. Is that the same bandit camp? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. So that's a thing. That must be the way up to that shrine that has the broken road. Yep, you can see the project from here. All this grass. We're on a mission, though. I want to make sure that we get there in time. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by boar in the tall grass. That would be my luck. Should probably grab some stones. It's just so that we can cook eggs if we need to, because we're a little low on meat because of the deaths. We have plenty back at the village, but not on us. But we do have lots of eggs now. Just, need stones enough to start a campfire, and each egg takes a stone to cook. So, having some extra stones isn't going to hurt anything. And probably some extra sticks to start to create the campfire is not a bad idea either. I just don't want to go nuts with gathering. As it slows down travel. Is this water too deep to walk across? Okay, it looks super deep, but it's letting us do it, so we're just going to go with it. We're almost there. One thing that does bother me about the game is when you're in the menu, it doesn't pause it like it does in Medieval. And I understand for the multiplayer that should not be a thing that happens, because if it paused the game for everybody, every time somebody was in a menu, you'd never get anything done. But for single player, I feel like that's almost a necessary feature. So what happens if you have to get up and do something really quick? What are you? What are... Oh, you're a fox. Okay. You're fine. We still haven't encountered the wolves. I know they exist, but we haven't found any yet. And I'm okay with that. I'm not actively seeking them out or anything. But I figure when we least expect it, they're going to pop out and eat our face, because, you know, that's how this works. Alright, well at least we're going to get this set up. And then we'll try to get the runaway spy as well. I don't know if we're going to make it that far or not, but I missed a stump there. Ta-da! Okay. So, we are looking for... Oh, okay. So, mining station special project. And there are several, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There are still 4 more jobs that need to be put in there. But it does say 100% next season. Not entirely sure. We'll see how it goes. I think we need more people to actually get it done. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get partial progress at least. As I really, really want that as soon as possible. If we can find a way to automate our iron income, any automation makes me happy. That was one of the great big draws of Medieval Dynasty to me, was that we could get a functioning village where we didn't have to do every little bit of all of the gathering ourselves. I mean, of course you have to in the beginning, but once you got up and going. And I'm hoping that we can more or less do the same here. Because I enjoy pretty much any survival game, but I do particularly take a shine to the ones that let us automate things. That's why I liked Hydroneer so much. I just wish that one would have been a little bit longer. Now, there might be a bandit nearby, because that is a campfire. Oh, we already killed him! There was a bandit nearby. We murdered him already. I also don't like that we can't use their campfires or their workstations. Like, I could understand it saying, you know, you need permission to use said workstation, or even they won't allow you to use said workstation. That would be fine. But to just have it as if it wasn't actually a thing is a little frustrating. Okay, we have to bring this guy to him. So I'm assuming that shooting him in the face is probably not the best option. So it did say that we were in the quest area. Doesn't really say how big said quest area is, though. Is he down in this valley, maybe? I feel like keeping the high ground is the better bet. Just so we can see better. Although I don't know how well we're going to be able to see with all these trees. So it did let us know when we entered the quest area. I wonder if it will let us know when we exit the quest area. Because I don't know how big the quest area is. Oh, that's a fox. Oh, there's a bunch of foxes. There's 4 foxes, 5 foxes down there. They weren't kidding about increasing the amount of animals. No more dead, empty land. There's another fox up here. I don't see any people, though. I hear water. Down there, maybe? I wonder if there's some kind of a cave down there. Let's see if we can find a safer way down. There we go. No? No real waterfall cave or anything. Oh! Ha! Oh, hello. I know you're a spy for the neighboring clan. By the gods, how did you... They cheated me. My kid was dying. They told me they could save him. I believed it, the fool that I was. I didn't know they were spies. I didn't know I was revealing secrets. Please, you don't know what they're going to do to me in the village. They're cruel. Please. I think you're telling the truth. Thank you. Thank you for your mercy. Honestly, it doesn't matter if he's telling the truth or not, though. I mean, he did what he did. I'll leave you be. They won't. You have to do... No! You... I really hope it gives me an option to tell Shoji where he's at. Because I understand that they tricked him, but he still gave away village secrets, so... It is what it is. Yeah, like this, that bandit's campfire. I really wish I could use it to cook. I think it's kind of bullshit that we can't. There's a big old buck. I also find it a little bit disturbing that all the eggs that we've been eating are coming from crow's nests, as opposed to, you know, like an edible bird. But I guess eggs is eggs. I'm here about the traitor. Where is he? He's dead or he escaped? Why does it force me to lie? I don't like that. I really want to tell Shoji where he's at. What? You had a simple task. You're not just... I hope you're just a failure, not another traitor. Get lost now. Well... Shit. I didn't want to tell him he's dead, because that lie could very well come back to bite us. If somebody finds him. But I really wish it would have let us play it straight and actually tell him where dude was. I'm a little disappointed that it forced us into lying for him. I don't even lie for myself. I would really not lie for somebody else, especially when I don't even have a stake in it. Hello, outsider. I was told to capture the traitor. He's misguided for sure, but not really a traitor. Oh, okay. His baby son was ill with no hope of recovery, and they promised him some miracle cure in exchange for help. The kid died, of course, but I guess when you're desperate enough, you'll believe any nonsense. What will you do? I already did. I let him go. Oh no, I mean, you did the right thing, but what will Shoji say? I told him he ran away. He was not impressed. Don't worry, most people will understand and appreciate what you did, even if they won't say that to Shoji's face. They're tired of violence. Do you have money? You do have money. Will you buy my eggs? No, you won't buy my eggs either. I'm really tired of you guys not buying my eggs. Will you buy my mushrooms? No. So, am I just not allowed to sell stuff anymore? Is that what's going on? Did you guys get tired of my bullshit and cut me off? Will you buy rocks? Nope, won't buy rocks either. How about junk tools? You'll buy junk tools. Those are all easy enough to replace. We still have 20 that we need to get. Oh, he'll buy animal fat. The other ones wouldn't. Will you buy a stick? Yes. Yes, he will. So we cleaned him out. I really don't like that it's not letting me sell my mushrooms anymore, though. That upsets me. Okay, I do not want to do the shrine path yet. But this wanted us to be Dynasty level 7 for the quest, and we are actually Dynasty level 9 now, so we're going to go ahead and go talk to that guy. And hopefully that will allow us... Hello, deer in the middle of the village. That was random. Hopefully that will allow us to start getting more people and possibly get some of the other buildings that we're missing. I'm really hoping, because that said in ore processing, that it's either going to let us automate iron mining or let us make steel. I would be super happy with either one. I would prefer steel, but it is what it is. I also need to look the next time we are at home and see if I can't find a way to make iron arrows. I don't recall seeing any iron arrows in any of our options anywhere, but I also was not specifically looking for them, so there's a distinct possibility that it was there and I just overlooked it. But I do want to check that out, for sure. I would like to get 3 more people and hopefully get that production plant done, though. I don't know if it's going to do a partial progress with just us assigned. I honestly don't know enough about the system to know how that's going to work. I'm just glad that I did most of the grinding for that off stream, and it did take a couple of hours. So it would have taken an entire stream just to grind those materials. Holy rocks! Could totally put a quarry town here. Oh right, they said that they made the river impassable now, so you can't or the lake impassable now, so you can't just walk across it like we did last time. Except this is a river, not... I was thinking we were up here. So there's a large bridge that we can build here. I'm betting that's going to take more than a season to go up as well. And hopefully we will get that built eventually too, but that's not a priority at the moment. We really just need more people. And I did notice when we were looking earlier in our dynasty at our villagers, our population, this was all the data that we had. But I did notice that now we're showing adults, and there was... They took it away again. There was a thing here that said children and then elders, and both of those are gone again. They weren't there, and then they showed up, and then they disappeared again. So maybe it's only during the... Wait, we have an unemployed? We have 3 workers and 1 unemployed, but we only have 3 people in the village. Why is ACO not working anymore? She had a job at the woodcutter's hut. I don't know why it removed her job. Uh-oh, that's a problem. We're gonna have to get her some axes before the season change. At least it's nice and open through here. Small bridge. Oh, it must be up that way. They want bridges all over God's green earth. With it requiring a season change for each of them, I think it's going to take quite a while to get all of them up. halfway through. Oh. Well, maybe, because that bar was empty earlier. I think that might be the progress of the day. Like it's noon. Or midday. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of construction sites going on. Jeez. There are bridges everywhere. Well. We might actually have to follow the road. I think the hill's too steep. Oh, no, it'll do it. It just doesn't like it. And I would really hate to fall to our death this close to the objective. Wait, where'd the road go? Why is it going up that way? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, killer. Oh, look at all those question marks. Vendors out the wazoo. Yep. Well, you're a nun. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't really care about your life story. I want to recruit people. Oh, I like your outfit. You're a warrior monk. Is that another vendor up here? It's a warrior monk vendor. What you got? Oh, he's got that hat that I wanted. You know what? We're buying one. Will you buy our hat? No, of course not. You're not going to buy anything that I want to sell, are you? Those are only worth 20. That's not really worth selling. So let's see about making a bunch of torches. Good thing we brought all that straw with us. So they seem to be willing to buy tools. Do we need to make another one or two? Another one. No. You still have money, sir. There we go. Alright, so we'll get rid of this stupid mask and put on the hat. Okay, and it is still... Yep, whenever we move forward, it's going to obscure our view. So let's see if... Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah! All we really need now is some boots, and I'm happy. There we go. Yeah, if we screw with the view, we can fix it. The abbot's wife. Hello. Welcome to the monastery. I'm here to talk to the abbot. Oh, poor John. Getting visitors all the time, always busy. Keep telling him it's a good way to an early grave. He never listens, of course. You seem close to the abbot. Well, I should be, I guess. I'm his wife, after all. Alright, that's fair enough. The abbot's married? You weren't listening, were you? Of course he's married. To me. I know that many schools of Buddhism monks cannot marry, but Master Shinran himself, our founder, was married. If it's easier for you to move towards enlightenment when you are married, you should marry, and that's it. Alright, that's fair. If it's easier... Oh, are you married? No, not yet. Try it sometime. It's sometimes better to recite the Nembutsu together. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Greetings. We welcome everyone, as you can rely on Amida's grace and hope for salvation. I am not even going to pronounce saying that. I take it you are followers of Honganji? Why yes, we're a branch of the temple of the mighty school of Honganji. I am the abbot. You seem new here, so let me explain some things. Where other schools offer complicated rituals available to the wealthy and the privileged, we only ask that you repeat these words. I can't say those, so I'm not going to repeat them, sorry. They are the same, be you slave or lord. They let your life flow in accordance with Buddha Amida's powerful grace. I came here to tell you I have started to rebuild the burned village. You did well to come here, right? Right now, establishing new villages is forbidden, but technically speaking, you're not breaking the law because the burned village never ceased to be. What a fun loophole! We could frown on sidestepping the law like this, but it's the right thing to rebuild a village filled with memories of suffering, which distract from following the proper way. The temple will be watching you, but you may proceed with what you have started. May it help others find peace and reliance on Amida's grace. My kinsmen and other people harmed by the war would gladly settle in the village. This is a promise I gave to them when I left, so I also humbly ask your permission to send for them. Well, you chose not to invite the refugees before consulting me. You wanted to be guided by Amida's grace first. This is the proper way. Word has also reached us that you have worked for the benefit of the valley. This is why I grant you my permission. I believe that, guided by you, these new settlers will help us all in these difficult times. I humbly thank you. You have allowed me to invite my compatriots to the valley, but they will need a place to live. Will you allow me to build another village? Your first village prospers, and its prosperity will also affect the temple. You've done well. I shall entrust you with a second village bell. May Amida's grace flow through your actions. If I may, would you allow me to build 2 villages? Wow! He just gave me a mile, and I'm taking leagues now. Finish one journey before you start a new one. Your first villages and the rest of the valley need your attention. There will come a time to ask for another bell, but you are not yet prepared. Neat. Alright, so it now wants us to go to... Alright, so that wants us to build the path to the shrine. We're not ready for that. So it wants us to get to Dynasty 14, and we are at 9. So we do still have a little ways to go. But we got a second bell. And that's exciting. Now the real question is, where do we want to put the village? And I think we're going to hold off on that just for a little bit. I was thinking near one of the iron sources, but we just found that iron source close to home. But I want to see when that other iron source is finished, if it, if that iron thing that we're building now needs people to man it, and if so, then we'll probably build a village down there. That guy has a basket on his head. He is Chachi. Can I spare 3 coins? They say it's good to help less fortunate. I am not a beggar. I offer a path to enlightenment in the form of a riddle. I'm sure you agree I'm not asking for much when I'm asking for an offering, so do you want to hear the riddle? It's only 3 coins I'm asking. I'll try it. Listen then. 2 people embark on a great journey. One of them has a well-developed plan to be followed to the letter. The other goes where their feet will carry them. Which one is more likely to reach the destination? The planning one. But what happens to your plans when you get shipwrecked? Thank you for your offering. It will be remembered. But was I right or wrong? Confused? Good. The truth is eye-opening. Or the eye of truth is opening. That's, Give me my coins back. That was a charlatan's trick, sir. Okay, so he only has 52 coins, so let's make 2 of these. You know what? There's a bunch of other people here. Let's just make all 10. No. Do we have anything else worth money? We ran out of straw finally. Yeah, no, because they won't buy most of the raw materials anymore. I'm a little disappointed by that change, but that's alright. Food trader's got some money. You would expect at the very least the food trader to be willing to buy mushrooms. Just saying. Alright, well, it looks like we are out of things to sell. We didn't unlock any new buildings, did we? Nor did we get any new recruits. Gambler. What do you do for a living? I float on the waves of chance, playing Shohan with strangers like you. Why? My father was a notorious gambler. At one point he lost everything playing dice. We had to leave our home. He begged me to find some respectable work, but I did the opposite. It was chance that destroyed our family, so I decided I would take my revenge on it. I took his dice and started a life on the road. It's a nice story, huh? Not entirely true, of course, but I like it. So would you like to play a game of Chohan? What's Chohan? If you've been living under a rock, here look, I have 2 dice. You wager some money and call whether the result will be odd, Han, or even. Cho. As simple as that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You do not actually make money gambling. That is not a thing. That is a fallacy. You can get extraordinarily lucky and hit it big, but most of the time, almost always, you come out in the hole. So it is silly to gamble our money when we already have actual money that we are making. I mean, we're in a good spot. We have 2,500. And still nobody's asked us for taxes or anything, so... Let's see if we can find something to kill us again so we can get home real quick, like. You know what? I don't even think we need something to kill us. I think if we creatively cliff jump, we can get home right away. But before we do, let's take some logs with us. That way we don't have to scramble around getting trees from our area. Oh, premium conifer. Okay. That's our first premium wood. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, let's go base jumping without a parachute. Okay, so we need to take close note. So we have 24 rocks, 25, 25, 10, 2, 25, 50. Okay. So we take close note of everything in our inventory. Money, 2566. And let's go hee-yah! Nope. Gonna have to do it again. Ooh. Convenient. Hurrah! So we have fast travel. Okay, so we still have all of our logs. 50 and 2, 25, 25, 27. It did take money. It took quite a bit of money. So it does cost money, because we had 2566, and now we have 2300. So it does cost you coins to die. I'm a little sad that we lost 200 coins, but I'll live, I'm sure. Okay, so we need to make at least 4 axes. We'll just grab a 20... No, we don't need a full 20 stack. Let's, Oops. What are you doing here? So that's... Okay, we need to put some of this away. This is going to be a problem. Premium conifer, conifer, conifer. Okay. So it cost us 200 coins to fast travel. That's reasonable. That's cheaper than Dynasty was. Okay, so we've got some deciduous planks that we can make. Okay, and we need at least 4 of these. Oh, that was just about perfect. Okay, and then if we go into jobs, we can go to Echo and assign these iron axes. So that's going to get us another 60 logs at season end. Oh, her bucket's almost busted. We should probably make some more buckets too. Well, and some extra water's probably not going to go amiss on account of we've been using quite a bit of it for the whatchamacallits? Leather. Okay, that's going to take it a minute, I guess. Okay, so we actually got 50 water out of that, which is a full stack, and that's enough to make 2 batches, well, 2.5 batches of leather. So that's good to know the ratios there. Unfortunately, that means that we have to make yet another bucket for, what's-her-face? Well, let's see, it's 2 per bucket, right? So that should be 5 buckets. I'll give us 2 more. Alright, well, my brain is not up to math at the moment. Okay, we have 22 planks, which will give us 11 buckets, so that's good. We'll make 11 buckets, we'll give her 1 fresh one. And then we will use 10 to get a full another 50 water just to be up on it. It can't hurt to have extra. And actually, if we're going to get a full another 50, maybe we don't do that. Maybe what we do is we, yeah, let's take her and we'll put her on the, Sayari. Yeah, let's take her off of that. And we will put her on the, mining station with us. There we go. We have so much logs now. That is a good thing, but I'm worried. Do we have enough room for 60 more? There's 6 in a row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Yes, we have enough for a whole nother season of that. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves some eggies. I do want to figure out, though, how to recruit villagers. That's still a big thing on our to-do list. Now, it did say that we were allowed to send for our family, but I don't know how to do that, and I would be willing to bet that even if I did know how to do that, we would still have to wait until season change. So we still have that bell. I want to put that bell in storage, I think. If it'll let us put that bell in storage. General storage, yeah. Because I want to make sure of where we put that. I don't want to just slap it down somewhere that I think is good and then find out later that we have regrets. So we're going to sit on that for just a little bit. So there's 25, then we need another 16. 6 and 10. And that'll do the rest of the eggs for us. Or at least the eggs on us. Whoops. Well, if we look up here, that bar up at the top is almost completely filled again and the sun's coming up. So I don't know. It's... The HUD is not the most encouraging thing. I feel like we still have huge gaps in information. Well, if we check the map, does it tell us what day? Okay, so we're on day 3 of 5 of winter. We're not as far into winter as I thought. Of year 1. And it's evening. And it's snowy. So we can get some data from the map, just the HUD's not super friendly. Yeah, the UI definitely does need some love. You are absolutely correct there. We should, with all these eggs, have a ridiculous amount of food and storage now. If we look at our dynasty... Now it's not showing any water. So I don't know... We have to have water coming in order to know how much they're going to consume? Is that what's going on? Or are they just not going to consume any water? But we have almost 4,000 in available food, and it looks like they're only taking 70. So I think we're in good shape. Our population is still only 3. Alright, so how are we going to go about getting more villagers? They just gave us the option for a new village bell. Good day, you're still here. Who knows? Alright, well. Join the village or get out of our way, buddy. Okay, so it does take an axe. I'm betting that we need the charcoal to make steel, but we still need some other stuff, I'm betting. Okay, we have the planks, we have the straw, we just need the iron, and only 1 iron. Okay. How are you feeling now that we're part of the same village? I just hope I can cross the bridge again before I die. The bridge is finished, lady. You can cross it right now if you feel like it. Wait, the brewery's open now. So's the paper maker. So's the fisherman's hut. And the mining post. Okay. Stonemason. Used to turn stone into more refined building matter. Chiseled stone. As well as craft some stone-based items. Okay. Well, if that's the case, if we have... Oh, we can build the standard house now. Which is still a home for one person. So we need the large house to have homes for multiple people. Okay. Oh, no, the buildings are still locked. That was just the furniture that was available. Okay. Storage buildings. Still can't build an armory. Still can't build ice storage. Village structures? It's a shed. Oh, we can build the Beggar's Hut now. Okay, so there's Beggar's Hut 1, Beggar's Hut 2, and Beggar's Hut 3. They all have different materials. Placing this in your village provides a chance to attract local vagabonds and villagers each season. Make sure to trade with them if they decide to arrive and temporarily inhabit the hut. Okay, so what do we need for each of these? I would like to build all 3. So we need 4 bamboo and 3 straw. That one we're good on. That one needs straw and iron. I'm hoping that the huts there are going to give us access to not just materials or vendors, but also to people to recruit. That's what I'm really hoping for. Now, whether or not it's true, we will find out. But that is my desperate hope. Still wouldn't be terrible to have some vendors here at the village, though. Now, wasn't there a road out front? Lack of flat terrain is blocking placement. Okay, so here's a big flat spot. We'll put all 3 of them here. I did not bring enough straw. Okay, so that was the one that required iron. This is the one that requires sticks. And then this is the one that requires bamboo. Well, these look like 3 different quality ones, to be completely honest. So we need 5 planks and 8 straw. I'm wondering if we could have just made multiples of the same wheeled type one. We might be changing those out later. Whoops, I forgot to make the planks. So we'll build these for now, and we will potentially be upgrading them later to whatever one is nicest, I guess. But I'm hoping that that will draw in some people to our village. That's the goal there. Okay. Put the bamboo back. You know what, we should probably take a clump of that and keep it on us. So we've got one other quest that's active. We can't really do much with the quest that's active right now, because it requires Dynasty level 14, and there's not really a way to force change that. At least not that I've seen yet. So we have one other quest that we could pursue, but that's going to take away from our production on that other building. So I think what we might do is progress the season and see how much progress we get on that other building. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we know that we're going to lose some durability on food. Okay. So our village, our population. Okay. So it looks like the mining station did not complete. Oh, maybe not. Nope, it did not complete. And I am in the ground. Fantastic. Wait, where am I? What is... Why did it teleport me down here? That was random. Okay, so that's a thing that happened. So I guess we're gonna walk home. How did our... What's our progress on this station? It doesn't show us any build progress on that, and that kind of irritates me. Yeah, the game's trolling me now. Alright, well, you know what? We're down here. Let's go see what the progress on that thing is. I really hope that there's a way to check the progress on that thing. Because if it turns out that we had to have everybody assigned to it at the season turn to get it finished, I'm going to be very put out. Because that means that we just wasted a season turn. Again. Although I guess this save is basically turned into the experiment save, so... We're just testing everything as it comes up. Oh, that looked like it might have been harvestable. I do want to see about farming, though. I'm a little disappointed that we haven't unlocked anything for farming yet. We might need to revisit the villages and see if they have anything new for us, any new quests or anything. 'Cause like the one guy was nice enough to talk to us, I guess. He was kind of a dick, but he at least spoke to us. But we were still looking for permission to be able to reside in the valley, which we now have. So I'm hoping that we can find some hobos that will potentially join our village. Or at least that sending for our families, quote-unquote, works out. Oh, I missed a couple of stumps over here. I must have been full on logs and missed them on my way back through. Yeah, it's just showing 2 out of 5, so I don't know if it has to have all 5 to actually update, or if we got partial... Well, it does say wait a few seasons. I have no idea. There's no kind of progress thing on it, and I really don't like that. That's honestly my number one bitch right now about this game, is there's not enough data. I need more information. Two piggies. Compulsively, of course! Also, hello, unknown player. No, I am a pack rat of the highest order. I am absolutely awful in survival games. Bring it, piggy. Yeah. What now? Huh? What now? Yeah, y'all thought you could get the drop on me again. I appreciate that. I used to, actually, any game that I've played that has allowed us to make our own storage, Valheim, Minecraft, Worm, I almost always have an entire room that is just dedicated to wall-to-wall chests. And they start out super organized, where everything has its own place to go, so it's easy to find. And by the end of it, everything is just a huge mess, because all of the chests are full, and there's usually spillover chests outside of the room, because I cannot not pick stuff up. But usually when I have a project going, I at least have some, if not most, of what I need to get the project done. So that's always good. I still can't believe it spawned us way the shit down here at season change and not at our house. That's ridiculous. I suppose we could always take another flying leap to get home quickly, but I really don't want to spend another 200 coins on a death. I suppose we could hit up the bandit mine to see if any of that ore regenerated, because we do have several pickaxes now. This is a good time to test that, I suppose. We can also check that watchtower, Stesso, that you were asking about, whether or not their loot respawns. We can check that out on our way by, too. Hello. This wasn't here earlier. Sweet. Oh, more cherry blossom trees. Excellent. Super pretty. Too bad we can't cut them down. Oh, so it seems like there's cherry blossom trees by the temples. Because this is another temple. It's the one where she wants us to build the bridge up there. I think the bandits were just a little bit further up this way. Yeah, there's his tower. Now there was a boar over here earlier, so we're going to want to keep an eye out for him. Yeah, there's like some kind of weird mantling effect there. Okay, so let's check out their cave. And see if we have any additional... Whoops. There we go. Yes, the iron ore respawns every season. What? Oh, that's the poopy one. So yeah, we don't have to go all the way up to that northern village to get iron after all. We can get plenty down here. And it's just up the road from the village. That's perfect. This is going to save so much time. Oh, come on. We're just going to get a handful of stacks. We're not going to go for cleaning the whole thing out. Oh, no. So I'm trying not to waste our iron ones on the smalls, at least until we've busted the last of the stone ones. We'll try to use the stone on the smalls just to get rid of them. So I mean, we've got plenty of iron with this to be able to make more of the nice ones. So at least we can go that route with that, but for the what's left of the stone ones, I would rather just use them instead of just throwing them out. I was hoping that we would get to a small one so we could bust that stone one and then leave, but it just keeps throwing more and more mediums at us. Medium, medium, medium. Maybe it didn't respawn, because I'm only seeing medium now. I'm not seeing any of the small ones. I don't think it did respawn. All of the small nodes are still gone. I may have lied. I'm sorry. So it appears that our iron did not respawn at season change. But we also didn't hit it day 1 of winter, so it's entirely possible that it takes a full season, regardless of day. Although everything up to this point has been based on the season change. Nothing has been based on days yet. So that's been one of the frustrating aspects. Well, let's see what happens. We'll just revisit a couple of times and see what happens. But I'm not going to bother since it's all medium. We're not going to clean out the whole thing right now. We got over 100. We got quite a bit. And that's going to last us a while, but I'm worried if we can't find a way to replenish it. It's got to respawn at some point. It's gotta. Either that or we really do have to do that iron spot. Did your chest respawn? Okay, yes, Stesso, their chest does respawn. Oh, that's where I got all those iron knives. Okay, I wondered where I got them. So let's equip a couple of things just to get some inventory space. We'll at least take these iron knives. The torches we may or may not be back for. Torches are what we've been primarily making for money, but 3 torches is not the end of the world if we have to craft them ourselves, so I'm not too worried about that. The iron knives are worth more to me right now, especially with the iron not respawning right away. Who are you? Are you a possible villager? Refugee. It's good to see a friendly face. No idea, but I know damn well what I'm running from. What are you running from? Honor and loyalty. I got drafted into the army by our daimyo, had to leave the fields and fight for the Lord, for the right cause, they said. Me, fighting, risking death for that buffoon sitting on his ass in Kyoto? No, sir, not me. What a grand attitude. I like this guy. I ran the hell away the first chance I got. Heard rumors about a peasant kingdom, and here I am. Wait, don't I know you from somewhere? I lived in the neighboring village. Fancy that. Meeting a compatriot here. It must be fate. It's more than fate. It's a plan. Why don't you come live with us? We need new settlers in Nada. Gladly, but where exactly would I go? Okay, so we just got a new villager, finally. Finally. So we can't move him in with any of the girls yet, because those houses only house 1 person. But that gives us more hands at our project. What? It's not gonna... Okay. Well, then we'll do that one the hard way. We'll go into Dynasty, and we'll go into Jobs. There we go. So there's a 3rd worker for this. Oh, there's our beverages. Okay. Yeah, so we're in good shape. I mean, we're losing 120 in meals and 90 in beverages. And we've got 800 and 2,900. We're in great shape as far as that goes. Hello, Piggy! Yeah, you almost got the drop on me, didn't you? Oh, he did get a hit in. Yeah, no, you don't get to go away. No, you started shit. You're gonna finish it. Alright, so we have a new villager. That is super exciting. Welcome to the village, buddy. And there's our village right there. So, is it gonna show... It's not gonna show these people on the map, is it? We're gonna have to wander to find them. Was that a boar? Something brown and scurrying just ran up this hill. No, I think that's a rabbit. Sounded like a rabbit. Oh. Well, crap, did I drop all the meat from the boar too and not realize it? No, it just filled the stacks. Okay. There's some clay. I don't think we really need any clay at the moment, though, so I'm not going to worry about that. I think we're in good shape clay-wise. We still have a stack and a half or so. And our inventory is full, so I couldn't pick it up even if I wanted to. See, I feel like this was a farm at some point, and I'm worried that we're only going to be able to do gobo plants and wineberry bushes. And that makes me nervous. Is there anything I can help you with? Ran out of certain ingredients. Sure, what do you need? Yellow chrysanthemum, 18, and 3 eggs. Okay. We should have those in storage. I'm thinking that we can use her quests to boost our dynasty level. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Did we get a boost with the extra guy? We did. We're at 9 now instead of 8. Okay, so let's put the meat in. Just to get some inventory space going. We have so much fat now, and I don't even know what to use it for. Okay, we need to keep 3 of these out. Mushrooms can go in there. Okay, and then on our wood, we've got our firewoods. Got our I want to keep our sticks. Okay, 1 stack of sticks is enough, though. Alright, I missed some mushrooms. That's not a mushroom, that's a feather. There we go. Okay, we should probably keep 10 fur out to make another run on leather. Because I'm betting that the other leather batch is finished. I don't know why we're producing so much leather. We really don't have anything to use it on. Other than bows. But that could change in the near future, so... I figure getting a stockpile built up is never a terrible idea. Because worst case scenario, we can always throw it out later if we don't need it. Best case scenario, we'll have some on hand when we do need it. So we need 4... bark, that's right. 20 bark, 10 fur, and 20 water, I believe, is what a full stack is. Chrysanthemums, though. So we got our eggs, and she needed 14? I don't remember how many. We'll just take 25. 18. Alright, Mata. Yep, there you go. Anti-poison. We have not seen anything poisoning yet, but... Who are you? Oh, you're Akko. I was really hoping for another potential villager. Okay, so let's put the rest of these away, too. Now, do you go in food storage or general? You go in general. Okay. Oh, apparently charcoal goes in wood. We have a lot of charcoal. Like a lot. I'm hoping that it's used for steel. That's why we've been holding on to it. But we shall see. Okay, we need 20 water. Now we should be able to grab 10 of our leather and make 10 more. There it is. It's a nice little trade-off. So our bow's still in pretty good shape. Oh yeah, our bow's still in great shape, and we still have a spare bow. So that's not a problem. I did want to see if we could find a way to make some iron arrows. Okay, so it looks like leather stacks to 25. So we've got simple arrows here, but I don't see anything for anything better. But if we go over to where we actually deal with metals, because I know that's how medieval was. You had to go to the smithy for the metal arrows, but the stone you could do in the hunter's hut. But I don't see anything for arrows here either. I would love to make a katana, but we don't have steel yet. Shovels probably would be nice too. Kama for harvesting. A hoe. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we haven't unlocked yet. I really... 1 iron, 1 leather, and 2 sticks. Where's our partial stack? There it is. So let's make a chisel. Because I do kind of want to see what we can do with chisels. Actually, we'll leave you in there for now. Because it says that we can carve wood and chip stone. Oh, it can't be moved to a quick slot. Interesting. And we can make charcoal here. It takes 20 firewood to make a charcoal, I'm guessing. Or it's probably 20 to 20. Let's, because we have a bunch of firewood that we got from the bandits. So let's take a 20 stack and see what happens. As far as buildings go... Firebox, tents. So we can't do the large containers yet either. Nor can we make a cooking pot yet. Defensive structures, not really. Okay. So village structures, there's a shed. Simple storage structure that allows you to build personal or dynasty storage furniture for quick access. Okay. Small architecture, small outdoor structures. I think those are just pretties. Yeah, I think that's just pretty stuff. The light sources. Oh! We could build some of these now and put some lighting around the village. We can't do anything with the chiseled stone yet, but we do have iron. Gates. Fencing. We already built some of those. We built one of each. Oh, right. We didn't check to see if those were populated yet. Oh, all three of them are populated. Fantastic. Visiting beggar. Talk. Respectable. That's right, respectable. You want something, right? Respectable and bright. Even better. Hopefully with some coin. Care to buy anything? Oh. Well, it looks like they are just traveling vendors, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, that's a different colored bark. Paper bark. Bark from a paper mulberry tree used to produce paper pulp. Cool. So what do you have for sale? Ooh, seashells. Resource. Some contain pearls. And they're only 6 apiece? Let's buy 3. What? Why can I not buy those? Alright, this is starting to get... the hotkey for buying stuff is not functioning properly, where it said to click E to accept. So every time I was trying to sell mushrooms and it wouldn't let me, if I had to click the button instead of trying to use the damn hotkey, we'd have been fine. So that's on me, that's not on the game. Well, it's actually a little bit on both of us, but that's a thing to be aware of, guys. For some reason, since this patch, it does not like to let you do things the easy way anymore. So can we open these? Can be found on the shores. Some contain pearls. So it's not going to let us open it. I don't know what to... It says it's a resource, so we're just going to throw it in general. And then we're going to grab our mushrooms and try to sell them. I have a really hard time not buying or collecting any new resource that I've never seen before, because there's a very real chance that we will need it in spades when it first unlocks, and that will save us having to scramble around to find it. So when I saw that it was a resource, I was like, hell yeah, we'll buy that. So yeah, if I hit E for accept, it resets. But if I click accept, it takes. Okay, so if I click sell, then it will let me hit E to actually sell them. If I hit E to sell when it's highlighted over here, then I have to click sell for it to let me sell them. That's very weird. I might submit that on their Discord, because I don't think that's behaving properly. It was doing fine up until very, very recently. Like today. So I think something in their patch kind of borked it. I don't know. This is not arbitrary. I am trying to put up another house in case we get another person. Because we had one already built for another refugee. That's why we didn't have to do anything special for that guy. But we don't have another one up, so... Alright, that's going to drive me insane. So let's go to buildings, houses. We could build a standard house. Allows all house furniture like beds, sunken hearths, lamps, and personal containers. Nah, everybody up to now has small ones. We'll probably upgrade them later, but for now, we're just gonna keep it at what it is. Don't you dare walk there, Mata. But we should have enough logs and materials to finish it, because we have 2 cycles worth of logs. So we're not going to have to scramble around going deforesting the countryside to get this going again. Okay, we are going to need quite a few planks. So let's go ahead and take 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take 5 worth. So if we use this for planks, we're going to get the good ones. Now we are going to need to run them through the debarking process first, because we are using quite a bit of bark now for leather. So we don't want to just go straight to planks and skip over the bark stage. Is this done already? Nope, not quite. But I mean, we had 3 stacks of bark, and well, I guess we had more than 3. Alright, well, maybe we're okay on bark, but it's still not a bad habit to be in. I forgot to grab sticks, didn't... No, we had a 50 stack of sticks, didn't we? Yeah. So thankfully we don't have to go scrambling around to gather materials anymore for this, because we've got that gal on the, on chopping for us. You know what? I forgot to check and see if she needs more equipment. Wait, did it pull the guy off of that? It did. Or I didn't put him in the right spot. That's possible too. Okay, so Dynasty production requirements. So it looks like we're gonna lose 90 water out of our... Yeah, we're in great shape. We just need 2 more people to finish this off. Uh-oh. Okay, so it takes 6, I guess? Logs worth of planks to build the house? Not 5? Because we wound up just shy. Well, we still have the roof too, though. So 8. It takes 8 logs worth of planks if you're using the woodcutting area. Alright, and then we still have to build the bed and the fire. I did not gather enough stones. And our hammer broke. Good thing we collected all that iron. Okay, iron ore. Okay, 2 firewood and 7 rocks. We should be able to get that out of this right here. Oh, do we not have any firewood left? Oh, we do. Okay, so that ought to finish this off. We've got our house ready for our next villager. And we didn't have to chop down anything to get it. That makes me very, very happy. We're in good shape. And we had 3 villagers, or 3 people that we could clean out. We're almost back to 2,500. Because we were able to get 150 out of these guys, so that's good. I should probably put this stuff back in food storage. Yeah. So, as far as quests go, I think we're going to have to do... Because we can't just jump to 14 overnight. I don't think that's how that works. We don't really have a way to force that any faster at the moment. So we're going to have to figure out what we can do quest-wise. I want to... Probably not today, probably next session, we will revisit the other cities and see if we can't find either some more quests or some more villagers in the interim, because it looked like that refugee that we found had this symbol over his head. And actually, there was a thing... Oh wait, leader? Oh yes! There we go! So now we start at least neutral with people instead of suspicious. We have 6 points in Craftsman. We still haven't unlocked anything further here. And we did unlock a new warrior point. So I think we're going to go with... Do we do melee attack damage or weapon... Let's do weapon stamina, because that's going to affect both melee and ranged, whereas this is just melee. So I feel like that's important to go veteran before we go strongman. And then we did unlock those... We did discover a place of power, but it didn't unlock anything, so I don't know what's up with that. But there was a thing here where we could go to population. And it did show us somebody that... Oh, I guess it only shows people that need a place to live. So is that their preferred job? Is that what's going on there? I'm not entirely sure what that symbol is. That looks like production, and that's maybe farming. And maybe that's why Akko's so upset, because we've had her gathering instead of producing, or instead of farming. But we don't have any farming unlocked yet, so we'll have to experiment with that later when we get some more stuff. But for now, it is about that time of the night, so next session I want to go to the other villages and see if we can't find some people along the way with that symbol over their head to recruit for the village, and or some more quests to put us a little bit further on, because this Ryujin's Wrath requires us to build one of the bridges, so I don't want to do that right away. I would like to do it eventually, but I want to get the project that we're on finished first. And then we want to get to Dynasty level 14, which we can't really rush without getting people. We did get a level when we recruited that guy, but those are the plans for next time. It is that time of the night, so if you learned anything useful, if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time, guys.